Hey everybody, this is Jim Walters, Captain Pop-Pop to my grandchildren and everyone, and I'm down in my shop. We'll call it the lab today, and I'm going to just show you how I get my trace minerals. I went in search of trace minerals, and you go to the store and you get a mineral thing and it says 22. You read the back of the label and there's 22 minerals in there. There's 100 plus minerals that you need, trace minerals, everything, iron, sodium, potassium, magnesium, aluminum. They're all necessary to make your body run properly, and you can't get them anywhere. And some of the biggest ones missing out of everybody, and you need to get them in you right away, is sulfur and phosphorus and charcoal and all of these. Anyway, out there in Utah and around the world, in Peru and everything, there's these quarries, and I saw it with the elephants and other herding mammals. They travel hundreds and hundreds of miles to get to these quarries naturally in Africa and all over the world, where they spend time eating and licking these ancient deposits of salt and minerals that have been compressed over thousands of years and kept encased in the earth and are very, very sanitary and nice. So if you want your herd to be in tip-top shape and everything, you get them a mineral block and you put it out there. So I say I'm part of the herd. So I went out and ordered me a couple chunks of rock right from the middle of the quarry, down about 400 feet in the earth out there in Utah, and I get them. And this is how I get. There's like 60 or 70 or more minerals in these rocks. This is what the rock looks like. They just bust them up and bring it out of the earth and put them in a truck, and the salts in it and everything kill everything. So they're pretty tough to contaminate. It's almost impossible to contaminate. So I keep it in a plastic bag when I'm not using it, but it's really funny, and this is the way I do it, and I try to get at least 96 of the trace minerals into my body. I'm pushing 65 years old. I want to stay strong and healthy. I run circles around everybody, and it's because of salt, natural salt, not the salt from the store, sea salt, which is in here. This is from the dried up salt beds. And the minerals of the collapsing years and years and years of vegetation crushing down under pressure. I just take a masonry bit and a drill bit like this, and I take my rock and I stick the drill bit in there like this, and I hold it over a piece of nice clean paper. And I drill into the block like that. You can see I'm drilled 3 holes in there. You end up with this beautiful pink powder, and it's got some chunks in it, but those are salt chunks and they melt down. I take my mason jar like this. I don't measure too closely, it doesn't matter, you go by taste. I take my distilled water, I dump it in there about like this. You get this real nice pink looking, just like that. Leave it some room to shake. You screw the top on like this. You shake it up real good. See, it's got a nice, almost like iced tea color, and it's pink. And it has a pleasant taste. I've been doing it a long time. And remember, this is just the way I do it. You go in search of a supplement that'll give you all these minerals, and you find it and you send me an email. But this is, right now I'm about 60 or 70 of the trace minerals, and then I use some of the Himalayan salt. But I keep this in my refrigerator, and when I'm in there preparing dinner or something with food, I'll just take a, like that. And you should give it to everybody and your animals and everything. I keep all this stuff to myself. I don't want to mislead anybody. But I got that labeled trace minerals. mineral block from Utah. If you want all your animals to be super healthy, you give them one of these to lick. Always use good distilled water. And that's it. Good luck, stay strong, and I love you all. This is Captain Pop-Up, Jimmy Walters, down in South Carolina regarding trace minerals. Have a good day. Bye-bye.